Yes, everybody, welcome back to the Journeyman here on Football Manager 2021. Welcome back to episode 2 of season 4 in part of our Journeyman series so far. Of course, if you didn't catch the last episode, I suggest you go and check that one out. As you can see, we're at our brand new club, Cardiff City. So today we've got a game to get through at the start of September in the league. But we're going to be checking out how we've been getting on so far with our new club. And it's been a little bit of a strange start. Of course, in the last episode, you saw that 7-goal thriller against Reading. We sort of reacted to that fairly well with a 1-1 draw against Middlesbrough. Kiefer Moore scoring the opening goal, Nathan Wood equalising. We then got a heavy defeat against probably one of the league favourites, I'd assume, in Sheffield United. We went 1-0 up. Ricky J. Jones, I thought, here we go. But they smashed us in the end, 4-1. Adam Armstrong, Lys Mousset scoring twice, and Davinson Sanchez. They've got some ridiculous players. Sanchez in there, like worth £32 million. They've got like El Shawari, like they've got some really, really good players. Unfortunately, we lost out in the Carabao Cup on penalties. We won the up, Ike Ugbo scoring, and then Ben Woodburn equalising, and Tom Cleverley actually missed a penalty for us. The player that I've been trying to get rid of all summer. Gave him a chance to the team, and he let us down, which is a little bit frustrating. But we bounced back a huge win. Beat QPR 5-1. Jeff Hendrick scoring twice. Miguel Almiron, who we'll talk about shortly, scoring from the penalty spot. Michael Obafemi and Ricky J. Jones. We then lost 1-0 to Bristol Rovers, which is pretty disappointing, but bounced back in our most recent game with a big 4-1 win over Rotherham. Ricky J. Jones with 2. William Saliba, which is another player we'll talk about in a second. And Ryan Bowden, the young 16-year-old. This guy's incredible. Trying to give him a little bit more game time. Trying to ease him into the team, but 17 now, just turned 17. Really looking forward to seeing how he progresses. So 2 wins in the league. Been a little bit of a shaky start, but we are, we're on the board for points now, 7 points, and only the 4 outside the playoffs. So we'll keep it going. Ricky J. Jones already with 5 goals this season, 5 in 6 for him. Really impressed with his start to the campaign. I've got to say Jeff Hendrick as well. Some of the passes that he's been playing have been unbelievable. So I really enjoy using him on the right-hand side as well. Although he's not like a proper out-and-out winger because of his pace, he's still such a talented player in there. But you saw, obviously, a couple of players that have come in. Miguel Almiron is one that is coming on loan from Wolves, playing a little bit of his wage, but wanted a bit more strength on that left-hand side, and I think he definitely offers that with a lot of experience at the top flight level as well. And William Saliba as well, coming in, big centre-half from Arsenal. I've not really played much at all for Arsenal, to be honest, since joining them. So, really looking forward to seeing him and how he progresses. Already obviously scored for us as well. A few sales have gone through since we last met as well. Joseph Paintsill moaning about his game time. So we got a couple of million for him. And Christian Proctor, who's a new gen, just moaning about football. The amount of football he was getting. So we sold for 150k with a big chunk of a percentage of the profit on the next sale. So overall, the window, 7.5 million spent, 15 million pounds bought into the club. So overall balance of the club's about 20 million pounds. So we should have, I've still got assets in the club to spend to sell players if we want to buy in January. But today we were up against MK Dons. For me, definitely a winnable game. Russell Martin in charge of them, and it's been a shaky start, but still promising performances. The 2 big wins there, as you can see, but a couple of disappointing results which we should have definitely done better. And of course, out of the Carabao Cup now. So full focus on the league up until about January, until we enter the FA Cup. But very impressed with the start Ricky J. Jones has got as well. Already very close to beating the amount of goals that was it Glatzel scored? Where is he? Glatzel, he scored just 6 goals all season. Ricky J. Jones already on 5, so close to beating that already. So money well spent for sure. Let's jump into this game. Cardiff City versus MK Dons. So I've gone and changed from the team that have beat Rotherham in the last game. Alex Smithy starts in goal. The young Ryan Donnelly at right back. Grant Hanley and Saliba in the middle of the defence with Harry Pickering. Jeff Hendrick will start on the right hand side with Ryan Bowden and Joe Rules in the middle. Isaac Mbenza starts on the left hand side with Kiefer Moore and Ricky J. Jones up front. At the moment, Almiron's got a slight knock, so he misses out on the squad today. But it was a promising performance last time out, and I'm hoping this team can do it again. We've got players pretty well built to the roles that the system wants and requires. And I'm hoping that the pace, the power, and the quality of our forwards are going to give us another win here. Is Kiefer Moore ball in? Ricky J. Jones, and there you go again. Oh, he's offside. Mate, I tell you now, right? He's probably had 4 or 5 goals disallowed already this season. Just his pace, probably that is bull. Oh, you got to give him the benefit of the doubt there, and he tucks it past the goalkeeper 6 minutes in. That's really frustrating. Oh, so close. But genuinely, he's had so many goals disallowed. It's so frustrating. But massive chance for us to take the lead there. We've got this corner in. Pickering whipped it in. Cleared away only as far as Ricky J. Jones. Going to use his pace to get down the right-hand side here. He loses it, though. And they're going to break here down the left. It's Ryan on the left-hand side. Back to Cube. And back to Doyle. Matic. Doyle all the way back to Fisher. Fisher with a ball forward. Saliba heads it. Rawls heads it down foot and Benza into Rawls again. Into Moore. Good football here. Keeping the ball really nicely. And Benza, he's going to beat his man. No, he'll play it in for Jeff Hendrick at the back post. He'll find his 3rd goal of the season. What a cross that is by Benza. And 20 minutes gone and we're 1-0 up here against MK Dons. Really like that, to be fair. Really good football. Moore there. Look at this for a ball. Fantastic. And then just a little finish side foot at the near post for Jeff Hendrick to make it 1-0. Happy days. We'll take that every day of the week. So 25 minutes gone. And things are looking good so far. Lots of players, lots of quality in this squad that we've brought in, guys. And obviously still getting used to the players. But this, as it stands, looks like it could be the 11. Donnelly into Bowden, the youngster. Again, just loses it. A little bit of inexperience there from him as Ryan comes forward. Plays it off. It's a really smart 1-2. And Ryan scores. Colm Ryan. Well, defensive disaster class there, to be honest. Should have stopped that one from going in. But we lost the ball in our own half. And Ryan started the move and finished it off. Really smart 1-2 this is. Poor defending again by the centre-backs. And Smithy's beating at his near post. Not good enough. Disappointed by that. We see their low rating for Ricky J. Jones, despite him putting it into the back of the net. But it's okay, because we'll go 2-1 up. And William Saliba grabs his 2nd. And I'm sure that'll be the 2nd goal of many this season, if we're whipping in the balls like that. Great crossing by Pickering. Fantastic header at the near post by William Saliba, the big man, on loan from Arsenal. And right on half-time, we go 2-1 up here against MK Dons. Good time to get a goal there. Saliba with another goal. I'm going to tell him we're pleased with it, other than the little bit of inexperience by Bowden in the middle there. We've been pretty much in control of this game so far. Of course, MK Dons playing with that 5-3-2, relying on those wing-backs for that width. But as it stands, we're doing okay. Set piece here for MK Dons over. Tete with a header. How are we conceding a header from the edge of the box? Please tell me. It's 2-2. Half an hour to go. Tete with a header from about 15 yards out. Oh, my word. How are we beaten there? I'm still not convinced by Smithies. You know, sometimes you just look at players and think, yeah, their attributes are okay. But in the match engine, they're just dreadful. Unfortunately, I think he might be one of those players. Again, another game where we look really, really strong. Just can't get the goals. I'm going to bring Ricky J. Jones off for Michael Obafemi. Almost a like-for-like replacement with the pace that Obafemi possesses. And we're going to bring on Louis Thompson as well for Ryan. Actually, you know what? No, not Ryan Bowden, because Joe Rawls have been rubbish. I'm going to make all 3 changes now. Gavin White coming on the right-hand side as well. 15 minutes to go. Doyle here. Ball forward to Fraser. Fraser now running at us. Hanley can cut it out and finds Thompson. Into Mbenza. Got the overlap on. He'll find Moore. What a ball by Moore to Pickering. Pickering now. Just got to pick his pass. He'll play Thompson in. And it's squeezed in. Louis Thompson makes it 3-2. First ever goal for Cardiff. And he's the man that has just come off the bench with 15 minutes to go. Pickering just took his time with that. And he picked his spot. And Thompson picked his spot as well. I think Fisher was expecting one of the MK Dons defenders to get rid of it. And it wasn't the case. And we take the lead here at the Cardiff City Stadium. Going to drop a little praise on the boys there. 7 minutes to go. Right, we're going to shut up shop now. We're going to shut up shop. Take all of that off. Play for set pieces. Take that off. Slow pace down. Just drop the defensive line a little bit as well. So hopefully that should be all. I'm hoping. And we're going to stoppage time here, and it looks like we may well hold on. We certainly do. We hold on to a 3-2 victory over MK Dons. We had to work for it, to be fair. They made us work for it, but we looked in control for the majority of the game. The stats are definitely in our favour as well, which is fantastic to see once again. And we're slowly but surely crawling up the table. 2 points out of the playoffs now, and definitely teams above us there that we can put that little bit of pressure on. Goals in the end from Jeff Hendrick, William Saliba and Louis Thompson. Harry Pickering with the 2 assists. And I think he's going to be a bit like Habajam, who we had at Grimsby. Just left back, great crossing attribute. We're getting the ball out to him on the left, just picking out the passes, it'll happen. And yeah, 4 assists in 5 games already for him. So a big 2-week break now for us. Before we move on to our next few games, the rest of this month is going to be interesting. Derby, Hull, Birmingham and Fulham, 2 teams there that are knocking on the door for promotion already early doors, and a couple of teams that are mid-table there in Hull and Birmingham. But we'll come back for a big game in the next episode against West Ham United, a team that will be hoping after relegation last season to be knocking on the door for promotion once again. But hopefully we get some more greens and some more victories between now and the next episode. Guys, be sure to hit the like button down below if you're new. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, I'll see you all very, very soon.